let's see. Hopefully that is working. Hopefully we're live. Just going to do some small adjustments on the camera because it's not quite the angle that I want it, but we will get there. There with. And it's looking a bit better, right? And oh, cool. I think we're there. Sorry about the wobbling, folks. We will. Evening, Johan. Right, let's just bring that down here. Right. Oh, the excitement. I hope we're all well. We're now. What are we doing? We're on our final live stream of 2025. Exciting. Yeah. Got a few bits we're working on this evening. Bit different. Bit of a break from the the 6 mil stuff. So I've got. Saying that, I've been working on some cavalry. These are the Royal Horse Guards, and then these ones here are the Household Cavalry. And basically, I'm going to be having 3 bases of each. Now I've started painting them, and what I wanted to do was to try to work out how I'm doing it, so I could do a painting tutorial. So I've done half and kind of done 4 of one and 5 of another. So I'll do 5 of one and 4 of the other, and that will just get them to a place where I can do that. But I'll have some left over for the tutorial. Now, so that's what I'm working on here. I'm going to do a bit more sanding on these bases just to finish it up, so that's ready to paint the bases. Really pleased we're at that stage. Evening, Steve. Good to see you. The other thing that I'm working on this evening, or one of the other things I'm working on, is this chap here. I've started blocking in some of the colours, playing around, just seeing what I like and what I don't like. This is one of the new US Cavalry plastic figures from Great Escape Games. So I'm just painting through the 5 figures that I've got, and the dog. Painting those ready for my review video, or I've started filming the review video, and the next bit, excuse me, is to get these painted so I can do a bit of a showcase using this guy as a test model. So we'll do a bit more with him this evening, and then I'll be happy enough to paint the others. So that's that. And then the other thing that I want to do tonight is to build some more Algrim figures. So less on the painting side for that, but I'll be quite happy just to do a little bit of clipping pieces out, sanding them down, and sticking them together. So the question is, what are you guys working on? And I can already see Johan has started to give us an answer for that. So trying to assemble a I can never say that, renderer. I always think it's rendera, but that's not how it's spelled. Wattle timber outbuilding. What a complete and utter dog's balls this is. Ah, bless you. Oh, good luck. Good luck, Johan. Let's see if you can get that done. I'll expect an update on Messenger chat. Right, let's jump into getting the sand on these guys finished first. Yeah, I'm spoiled by proper MDF kits, and this thick plastic is joking. Brilliant. So what, ages ago, probably a couple of years ago at least, probably maybe even 4 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, I bought a set of magnetic pieces which essentially are like right angled pieces, and you can put it on the inside of a corner of a building, and there's a piece that sits on the outside, and basically the two magnets lock together, and it lets your pieces dry at a right angle, which is really really handy if you're doing bits that don't want to stay together. Oh yeah, yeah. Italian, I always feel like the plastic's very, some of it can be really soft. Maybe that's just bad memory on my part, or um, but yeah, it just, I never really liked the plastic. I mean, the figures are alright, but they do feel a bit soft. Uh, yeah, I could be wrong there. Steve says, painting Napoleonic, mounted officers, and preparing 6mm First Crusade stuff. Hopefully, I'll get that project finished by the new year. Oh, fantastic! Good effort, Steve. Um, I, on the rate that I'm going with these cavalry, I think this third brigade, notably my first cavalry brigade, will be done before the new year. So I'm quite pleased by that. I actually had a thought today that I may well be in a position where I have no more Napoleonic figures to paint this side of Christmas, or this side of the New Year, which means sort of, if I might end up taking a little bit of a pause, a little bit of a break, which again wouldn't be a bad thing, and then picking it up in the new year. Yeah, it's a bit of an odd thought, like, it just didn't. I'm usually thinking to myself, oh, I've got so much to paint, there's no way I'm ever going to get all this painted. So to be in that position, I thought was quite promising in some ways. Yep, have those. Doesn't work with this thick plastic that isn't straight to begin with. Ah, gotcha. The tabletop workshop cottage, much better plastic software. I can see it. Brilliant, nice one. Yeah. So very exciting, and not only have I managed to get on top of all this 6mm Napoleonics, but I've actually also um, in a position where I've filmed the rest of the videos for this year. Notably, I've already got this Sunday's already uploaded. In fact, it was uploaded last Sunday. And then on top of that, I'm also in the really positive position of having filmed uh, next Sundays, this Sunday's, next Sunday's, and I will be um, basically, in fact, I've even filmed the first of 2026, so I'm really ahead. The fact that I'm now doing, I think, what will be the second video of 2026, which will be the review of these US cavalry. I'm really quite pleased how well I'm doing on the filming front. I somehow have managed to get beyond sort of working a week at a time. So yeah, it won't last. It won't, I promise you that it won't last. Cool, right. That is that done. Let's have a quick look here. I think that those trousers actually work quite well. The boots also, I've done one with a contrast paint and one with an ordinary black, and I'll need to put a new oil wash on that. So let's just find some new oil. There we go. Oh, that looks solid to me. That can go in the bin in a bit, which means, have I got some new oil left? I thought I did. Ah, yes, there you go. There's my large bottle of it. So prepare for this to go all over the table in true fashion. Yeah, remember that one. I think that's the one. Yeah. I haven't used washes in a while. It's quite weird. Like, I don't really use them on the 6mm stuff, so it's odd. In an amusing sort of way. Right, that's that one done. Happy with that. And assembled in less than 1 minute. Jeez, blimey. Perfect fit, nice and clean, slots together. It's always good when a kit just goes as it should do. Excuse me. Tomorrow night, I'm due to be out at the club and running my Lord of the Rings 6mm game. Now, the problem with that, 2mm game, sorry. The problem with that is that I was supposed to rework how the heroes work, and I haven't done that yet. That might be something I need to do after the live stream today, and just put that in there. Lovely cavalry yellow stripes on the legs. Ooh. Oh, we've got 7 people watching now. This is quite good, isn't it? We are doing well again. Right, let's get this one. Oh, that was a bit thicker. Probably should have. Let's paint on the. Lovely. All right, so we've got cavalry trousers on him. Brilliant. That is a good start. I am sort of using the Bad and the Ugly supplement for Dead Man's Hand as the sort of the source material for understanding what this person is supposed to look like. I missed some skin earlier. That was a bit silly. Might do the flashing afterwards. And now that blue is almost dry, and I think I'm nearly ready to. I'm, to be honest, I'm not actually really enjoying them. If I'm completely honest, I'm not quite sure why. I think I've gone off 28mm, painting 28mm. I really enjoyed doing the small scale stuff. That's part of the problem, I think. So we've got him, we've got them. Let's put some figures together, I think. Let's get out beyond the gates of Antares. Right, it's a lovely box star set sort of jobby. Comes with so much really nice artwork signed by Mr. Rick Priestley himself. That's from the starter box, I think, not this one. Don't want those. Got a rule book, version 1. Lovely. Right. What do we need? We need some. Do we need those? We might need those. We definitely need this. So we're going to pull this one out, and I think we'll pull some bases out, and I think we'll go for it. Brilliant. And then what I need to do, work out what figures we're needing. We definitely need 5. And what have I got? I've got 3 mag guns plus leaders with mag repeaters. But this is where, when you read scenario 5 and you look at the army list, it's used 15 figures, which is all I've got in this box set. But the leaders, that's a mag repeater there, and that one has a mag gun. Mag pistol on that one. A mag repeater with that one. So I don't know whether that was a typo, or like, they've written that wrong, because this one is a leader with mag repeater. It should have 2 leaders with mag repeaters now. This is very tricky. What does that one say? Mag repeater, and that one with a mag gun. And that one with a mag pistol. One leader with a mag repeater. One leader with a mag gun. Okay. So it's just the last one. No, that says mag repeater. So this one on scenario 2 needs a leader with a mag repeater. It says they both have mag repeaters. Very confusing. The picture shows one leader with a mag gun and one with a mag repeater. Right. We're going to do one with a mag repeater and one with a mag gun. Very confusing. Right. That is the mag repeater. We're going to use that one with a body. With somebody that looks like a leader. Right. Get the old clippers out. Away we start clipping. Lovely. Now I have to remember because these things go together. I need one of those and one of those. Lovely, 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 lovely. So, has anybody got any wargaming stuff on their Christmas list? Anybody got anything exciting? Want my head for that. I didn't actually put anything on my. Ooh, Johan's gone for a Baron War Star set. Very nice. With my copy of Battle Group Italy arriving, that has gone onto the Christmas pile. So it wasn't on my list, but as it turned up, it felt sort of a bit of a win to add it on the list. Yeah. I've heard lots of good things about Baron's War. I've got a friend, Phil, who's very keen on it. He did a really good game, Battle of Winchester or something like that, and that was particularly good. He really liked it. It's an Andy Hobday game, isn't it? If I remember correctly. Well, certainly he's pushing it. Don't know if he wrote it. Steve's got. There's a few Osprey books, but generally I leave model off. Yeah, yeah. I'm always a bit. In many ways, I actually just prefer going and getting the stuff myself. And I will probably in January put an order in to Bacchus. Probably a good size order because there's a few packs that I want to get. So probably another pack of infantry. I want to get some Scottish infantry, Highlanders. Yeah, might even get some artillery as well. Start playing with that good fun stuff. Johan says, yeah, Andy's game. Only thing I would say, and I know Andy has worked for Games Workshop, and he's worked for Warlord Games. I do find with a lot of his games, they come out. There's a big push for them, and then they move on to another game, and the support sort of drops off a little bit. That, it might well be because just that's how you have to run it for a business for it to be successful. I don't know whether that is part of just the kind of what you learn when you've worked for companies like GW and Warlord Games. Don't know, but it definitely feels like there's a sort of a trend of bringing out a new version every so many years, or bringing out something new that just gets people, I don't know, playing the game, picking it up, buying more stuff. Don't know. I mean, to be fair, contact front, I've tried to push out. I really should have pushed out more supplements, and I haven't, and that's probably not helped my game. But I've got to a stage where I just needed to do something different, concentrate on something different. Oh, excuse me. I'm sort of recovering from some sort of something. Might have been flu, but don't know. I sort of went downhill. I had a really sore throat Monday. Went down a little bit, quite badly on Tuesday, and then today I've been off, but I'm going to try get back in tomorrow, back into the office, and then hopefully I'll be up to putting on my game tomorrow night. We shall see. I don't want to let the guys down really, but we'll do what we have to do. Lovely. Right, let's get some plastic cement out. Put that away from here. So the games these days, sadly, yeah, agreed. But not Battle Group. I agree. Battle Group's got a nice marketing plan where it's actually about bringing out supplements that I guess not improve the game, but expand the game rather than update it. I guess trying to clear the decks and read up for a Greco-Prussian war project. Still deciding on scales and mini scale and minis to use. Nice, Steve. That sounds good. I don't really know much about the Greco-Prussian War, but sounds interesting. Johan says, meanwhile, the blocks barracks are all 90% done. Started upgrading the roofs. Nice. I have to say, I do find your rate of getting through terrain rather impressive. Far better than me. Now, let's make sure I put this on correctly. Is that correct? That looks correct to me. It's not bad considering I haven't done one of these in a while. Let's go for the head next. Or do I do the head last? I don't know. Let's do the head next. Quite cool figures, these. And I really enjoyed my game of this the other day or the other weekend that I played. And just for those who, well, for you guys, Sunday's video will be a battle report, last of 2025. Managed to get a game in, so I'm rather pleased about that. That's gone there, right? Oh no. Yes. But how? That? Yeah, that looks good. Something like that, I think. Happy with that. Probably should have stuck them down on the base first. Yeah, let's do a bit of that. We are missing some of the regulars tonight. Trying to think who we'd usually have. Gabs would usually be on, and we've Robert. I don't know if he's going to make it tonight. And then who else do we usually have? Who we've had recently. I mean, we had J Mac has been on every now and again. Do that. And we've had some others. I can't think of their names off the top of my head, but it'll come back to me at some point, I'm sure. Right, let's torso on. Lovely. Like that. It's good. And speaking of the devil, here he is. Hi, hope everybody. Hi, everyone. Hope you're all well. Good to see you, Robert. We were literally just talking about you, so that is pretty cool that you've just turned up at exactly that time. Well done. Well played, that man. Right, let's add a little bit of plastic glue onto there, and Merry Christmas. I'm getting as high as the kite. How is that supposed to? Hmm. Maybe? There we go. We've got contact. Good. Hopefully, I haven't destabilized the everything else too much. But there we go. There's one. We are winning. Oh, gotta love it. Right, how are we doing over here? Let's see what we're on to. This guy looks to be, I would say, ready for a bit of wash. So I'm going to use this Dragon Off Nightshade. Basically a blue, isn't it? Let's see if we can get. Lovely. Just kind of see what happens with is this uniform or this blue. It's quite a dark blue, and essentially I want it to go a bit darker. So noted that the sort of trousers and um, the trousers and the tunics are different blues. Lovely. There. Lovely. I think these blues might actually be all right. And the problem is when people say, "Oh, what color blues do you use?" I'm going to be like, I can't tell you because they're these apple barrel paints, which I got from the States, and they are just cheap acrylic, but they, really quite nice. Problem is also when I finally run out of them, I won't have any of that color left. But hopefully, I'm going to all the things that I need to paint those colors with should uh, be. So I should get everything painted with those colors before I run out of them. So yeah, right. There's my first leader. So let's get another leader. So that one is the mag repeater, and I need one with a mag gun. What else do I need? Let's have a quick look here. So scenario 2, I need a spotter drone, which I've got. Oh, I need a second one. So I need... Each squad should have 3 AI troopers with mag guns. So I've got enough for one. So that's my leader with a mag repeater. What do I need? I need another 4. Okay, I need another 4 mag guns, basically. Start pulling out some more figures here. Basically, let's do all these bodies. Get all those done. It's turned into a mass sort of cutting and sticking exercise, but that's all right. Lovely, right. Excuse me. Get all these bodies ready to assemble, and then just stick them on the legs. I think that's what we'll do. And I'll worry about heads and all that good stuff. Right, so that is 4, and I need 4 heads. Surprisingly close, those. I'll twist this one off. Right, okay, Robert, sorry, of course. So, what am I doing tonight? I have basically been working on finishing up the basing for 2 6mm Napoleonic household cavalry bases. So, basically, within my my brigade, my household cavalry brigade, I am going to have 2 cavalry units, and one will be the horse Royal Horse Guards, who basically became the Blues and Royals as of today, or that is what they are called these days. Excuse me. And then the other is the household cavalry, which today are the lifeguards. And so basically, I think they're in the cavalry world, they're called regiments at the battalion size. So I will have 2 regiments. Oh, excuse me. And they will form the brigade. So far, what I've done is I've done, I think, four figures. I need 9 figures in total for the regiment. I've done 4 of one of the regiments and 5 of the other, just so I can learn what I'm doing, and then I can put together the painting tutorial that was requested. So that's what I'm doing with the cavalry. Then I've got these US cavalry, these new figures from Great Escape Games. I'm just painting these, doing a test paint figure, ready to paint the other 4 figures and the dog, and that will be then for my review video, which will come out after the new year. So that's one of the other things I'm doing today. And then the other thing that I'm working on is just building some algorithm figures for my Gates of Antares mini campaign that I'm doing. So I'm doing a campaign which comes from the supplements. It's 5 scenarios. I filmed me playing the first scenario. Oh, excuse me. And basically each scenario your forces grow. So it gives you you just kind of build up your force a little bit by little bit, which is what I'm working on tonight. So I've already got 5 figures done, and this is the next 5, and then I should have another 5 to do, and then that is all the figures in the starter set done, and that should be enough for the last scenarios. These are quite good figures because I prime them in a sort of a dark red color, and then I just do a wash and then some highlights, and then that's them done. They're really nice and easy, so it's encouraging. Right, let's get these bits off here. So yeah, I'd be interested to see what people think of my battle report on Sunday when it comes out. It's a longer video; it's about half an hour. But I played around with sort of some of the graphics and stuff, and hopefully people like it. We will see what the views say, and then I've got my review of the year video, which will be coming out the following Sunday, and I'm just going through some of the data and the analytics for the channel, and it's quite interesting. Learned a lot just prepping for that video, so that was quite fun. Yeah, and then of course going back over the goals that I set myself at the start of the year and seeing where I am with them, and yeah, it's quite amusing. And as expected, I've stuck to some goals and I've not stuck to all of them, so that's all right. I think at the end of the day, as long as I'm enjoying it, and I was good evening, comrade. How are you? I was actually reviewing sort of the fact that it's been over a year since I relaunched the channel. So back in August 23, I think I relaunched the channel, and kind of been going from strength to strength since then. But I've been doing at least one video a week since August 2023, and so was it August 23 or was it August 24? I can't remember. I think it might have been 23 because I feel like it was that I'd gone over to the US on holiday that summer, and I was thinking about what I could do to revamp the channel and get it going and get the energy going. I think it was 23. So yeah, so I think it was 23. But yeah, just to see where it is now compared to then was really, really kind of cool. Comrade, what are you up to this evening? Building anything, painting anything, just chilling? All good, all good ideas. Painting session. Nice, nice. What are you painting? What's on the table tonight? I think I am essentially doing Warlord Games' version of 40k. Beyond the Gates of Antares. I'm just sticking some figures together for that. But I also have my trusted 6mm Napoleonics on the table, and I've got some of the new US Cavalry figures from Great Escape Games, which reminds me I need to go on to Kickstarter and do the old pledge manager thing, so they can send out the ones that I pledged for. Which I'm sort of at this point thinking, do I really want another 10? Having, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I will do a free giveaway or something. I don't know with them. I wanted to back them because they're a good company, and I do like their figures, the games. But putting these 5 together, I'm wondering if I need another 10. But what I didn't want to do is not back the Kickstarter and then essentially not be sent any for review, and then think, oh, I kind of would have liked some of those, because I can do some scenarios where the army are chasing Briscoe County Jr. and Lord Bowler, which happens in the season finale of the TV series. So I thought that could be quite fun, but I don't know if I actually need any more than what I've got here. So painting Plague Marines for 40k. So funnily enough, I did do a bit of a Google search the other day. I'm just gonna take a drink because my throat is starting to fail. But I did a quick search of, what do you need to know about 40k if you've never done it before, which is exactly where I'm at. And the channel was, I found a particular channel that was telling me all about the history and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, this is kind of interesting. Not, something I didn't know before. That was quite cool. But I didn't realize that the Marines had basically sort of split into different factions and stuff. So I thought all Space Marines were on the same side, but there we go. I have learnt something, or at least that's what I think I remember from the video. Hopefully that is correct. Let's go on that way. Yeah, very good. Yeah, Johan, you're absolutely spot on. A good sneeze and I will be out for the count. I was in bed probably by 9 o'clock last night. So we'll see if it's somewhere similar tonight. But I've got to be essentially better for tomorrow night's club night, because, as I say, I'm taking the Lord of the Rings for another play test, and the guys are relying on me being there for that. Oh, excuse me. 20 minutes. That's all I need. If I can last 20 minutes, I'll be good. I'm not actually sure if it's the plastic cement that's just sort of tickling my back of my throat. I know I shouldn't be drinking it, but what can I say? Lovely. We're doing all right. Funnily enough, Conrad, coming back to your Space Marines, I had a look at the prices because I thought, oh, maybe maybe I should get into try it because I've never tried it, and you shouldn't not knock something until you've tried it. And I looked at the prices. My goodness, I was just like, no, just can't do it. So I looked on Facebook Marketplace to see if anybody was like selling some cheap, even though they're not selling it. So Steve, I'm on the Tamiya extra thin at the moment. God, we know how to live. I've got a vintage Revell here, so oh, we are lucky, aren't we? Right, let's get some of these bodies, legs, and I've got the torso, so I just need to cut the legs up. And then we can stick them on. I think we'll have to find a bigger base for one of these, because one of these guys, if I remember correctly, yeah, that one fits just about, but they've got one that's just massive. Like, the stance is a bit weird in the sense that if I was in combat, I wouldn't be like that. But to be fair, look at that leg stance. It's quite a width. And then we've got the running ones that you've got very little attached to the base. But I think Gates Vantaris for me are like, I'm quite happy to do this as my sci-fi game. Just, it feels about the right sort of level for me. Right. That's where I was headed. That's what happened to me last week with cough and sneezes. Yeah, I have to say, like, I suspect that I've just picked something up that's going around, and my boss was coughing quite a lot the other week, so I'm going to blame him. But yeah, but saying that, right? So I got a sore throat Sunday night. No, Sunday night. I ended up I was still in work on Monday with a sore throat. I managed to make it through Monday, and on Tuesday, my throat was actually not too bad. My glands were up, but my throat wasn't too bad. And then today, I felt quite, not really even achy, but just sort of worn down. I think probably felt like I was at about 60%, whereas I'm actually probably, after having a rest today, I'm feeling more like I'm at about 85, 90%. I'm going to go back into work tomorrow, I think, and I'm just going to not thrash myself. Get through Friday. I'm working at home, so that's quite useful. That will give me another sort of more chilled out day, and generally they're only half days on a Friday, so that's a good idea. That'll hopefully see me through to the weekend, and then I've got 3 days next week, which are work from home, do some mandatory training, which is going to be a much lighter, chilled out affair. So in many ways, I'm nearly there. I think my body's run down. I haven't really had much of a break this term. It's been a pretty full-on term as well, and on top of that, I think don't get super glue on your hand. I think I'm just worn down, to be quite honest. So get to the end next week, and I will be happy and in a good place. Gonna make it? No, it doesn't. Wants to fall over. Good. No, no, no. I thought we made it. Go on. Just need the super glue set. So, looking over, what does it say? It says, I had my 3 jabs today. I can't afford to get sick. Oh, bless you. I haven't had any jabs. I'm quite pleased about that. I don't really like jabs, but I can appreciate they are important for many. Right, let's get this other one glued onto the base. Let's sand in first. What's 10 to 9 already? It's flown by tonight. I don't really feel like I've done a lot, so apologies. Done a lot of rabbiting on, but hopefully you can appreciate my health state, and I think it's just quite nice just to have a nice chilled out. I mean, most of our live streams are pretty chilled out, but nice chilled out one at the end of the year, just to see us through to Christmas. And this time next week, I should say, this time next year, we'll be really excited. for Christmas 2026. But this time next week will, of course, be on Christmas Eve. That'll be very exciting. My 5-year-old is extremely excited. Extremely excited for Christmas. So, right, cut that base out. I don't think it's going to work. I need a bigger base. Should have brought a bigger boat. Right. And my figure that the other one is on is in the other room. I can't measure the base. Bear with me. I will be back in 30 seconds. I'm just going to pop next door and pick up that figure so I can measure the base, and then I can find one to match. Right, you can all stop talking about me now. I'm back. Right, here is the one I did earlier, and this is a 30mm base. So the question is, do I have any 30mm bases in my base box? Let's have a quick look. Lovely. Do need to have a little bit of a tidy up in my room, I think. Yeah, a few bits back to the loft. I don't use regularly. Right, we're in. Let's see how I got a 30. That's a 30mm base. I did, didn't I? This is where I find I don't have any of the base size that I need. Interesting. Have to check the other box. I do have a few boxes with bases in, which is quite handy. Except for they're not all in one place, which is not helpful. I've got a funny feeling that I had 25. Did I have 30mm here? Yes. Did I? No, they're 35. 25, 35, 45? Is that what I went for? Yeah, that's not helpful. Right. Now I need to work out where the rest of my bases are. Are they up here? Yes, I think they are. That's some different stuff. Let's have a quick look. This other box. Apologies, this is all off camera. I'm not sure you'd want to see me going through the racks anyway. Right. That's that and that and that. Right, let's have a look in the big base box. Let's see what we can find. We've got lots of figures. Oh, I know what I was gonna. Oh, just dropped a figure out. I know what I was gonna tell you all. I don't know how many of you watch the YouTube channel, the Solo Wargamer, but it's a channel I've been following for a little bit. Better through the rack and on the rack, I say. Yeah, I agreed, Johan. Yeah, very much so. Anyway, YouTube channel called the Solo Wargamer, and he has a set of rules called Haywire, and I downloaded those rules today. 40mm bases. It was quite nice because it just asked for a donation, so I did a donation of I think it was £1.50 in the end. That looks like a 30mm or a bag of 30mm bases. Might be on a winner team. With 7 minutes to go, is that the same size? Yeah, looks like it. Going to fit on that? Looks like it. Brilliant. Winner. Right. Now I know where to look when I need something. Right. Get all these other figures back in there. Close the lid. Lovely. Right. Let's put that down there for now. I can't be bothered to put them back. And that is why my room's not in a very clean state, because I put things down, I think I'll put them away another time. And then I don't. Right. Lovely. That looks ideal. Where's my super glue gone? I'll put it away. Right. Let's put it on feet. Lovely. And down you go. Not sure whether I could actually make these differently, other than putting different weapons on them, I guess. Whereas the poses are pretty much the poses. I'm not sure I can. I mean, I might be able to get them going a different way. That is one of those skills that I've not really done a lot of work on learning yet. Taking plastic kits and sort of turning them into. To be fair, I did that with my Briscoe County figures, so I used the gunslingers. Soaked into the wood. Mm. Sorry, Robert. I will look at your comment in just a second. Let's see what he says. Robert says, yes, I've seen a few of them. Not bad, some of the games. Ooh, which ones were you talking about? Gates of Antares? Possibly? Come on, just stick. Just stick. Right. Oh, he's fallen over. Come on. Alright, this is annoying me now. Ah, yes. To be honest, I think it's quite a good game, and the certainly the campaign that I'm playing through is really cleverly thought through. It's designed to teach you how to play the game, which is really clever, and then it's all um, you build on it. So you start off with a force, and then your force gradually gets bigger, and I really like that. It means you don't have to paint your whole army at once, which for me is a big bonus. Are we there or are you falling? Can't tell. But yeah, I like it as a game. We're going back to Haywire for a minute. So I got those rules. It might be something that I print off in 2025 and see if I can get some games of it. I'm still very tempted by the 3D printer to just print terrain. If I can get an airbrush working, and that should hopefully be very beneficial for painting terrain quickly. That's the idea. We shall see. I'm hoping that this guy is going to stick before the end of this live stream. Is he falling? Yeah. Not convinced that this guy is going to stick. We'll leave that for a second now. The other bodies look to be in good state. So I should be able to get some torsos on them. I'm glad I'm not the only one that have trouble with the glue. Yeah, I hate gluing stuff down. It just never seems to really want to work like it should do. But we might have got it. I'm not going to hold my breath, but we might have got it. Right. I think I'm just going to stick some of these torsos down and hope for the best, you know. And then I think I'm going to call it a night there once I've just stuck a few of these down. Problem is, I probably should be sticking the arms on as well, so I've got like a general idea of how I want the guy moving. I don't want to rush these, but at the same time, I just want to make some progress and stick them down, and I don't want to cut all the arms out. Okay. Yeah, I might just hold fire because I don't want to see myself off. That's interesting. Thought they were gold on top of that. Sorry, I'm just looking at these US cavalry guys because this guy has got the old cross swords on the top of his cap. I thought they were gold. I was going to just paint that gold now with my gold pen. Quite like the way the tunics come out. It's a good colour, so I think the shade works nicely. So I put the red on the scarf. I think they're black belts for the leather work. So we'll do a bit of that, and then I'll work on the carbine and the sling skin. But I think, I mean, that's going to do me for tonight. To be quite honest, I don't think I'm going to do any more on that. Excuse me. Based on how my throat's going, I think I'm going to stop there as well on the excuse me, the Antari stuff, and then call that a night. So excuse me, let me just grab a drink and then we'll close this out. Thank you, that's much better. Right, so thanks to everybody for tuning in tonight. Apologies for not getting a huge amount done and not being particularly healthy and being able to deliver, but hopefully it's been a good time as per usual. I certainly have been looking forward to this all day, so it's been really nice for me. Obviously, this is the last live stream of 2025, and I just want to thank you all for growing this. This has not been me building this live stream. It is you guys building it and the community around it. So it's been absolutely brilliant. It's been hugely encouraging to me. And it's really given me, on some of those weeks where I've just had really tough weeks, given me a focal point to sort of focus on and get through to, and then having that uplift of being with the community and the conversations we have has been really encouraging. So thank you so much for that, Steve. Absolutely happy Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you and to everyone in the community, to everyone who's on tonight. Thanks for all the likes, the comments, the subscriptions. It's just fantastic, and who knows where the channel's going to go next year. Really excited, to be fair. So thanks to everyone. Do check out my video on Sunday, and then the following Sunday, which is the one between Christmas and New Year, I'll have the end of year video out where I'll be reviewing all of the projects that I set out to do at the start of the year and see where we got to. Johan, Robert, Conrad, thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you all. And yeah, if you guys get extra painting time, absolutely grab some. Hopefully I'll have some time over Christmas here leave. But yeah, brilliant. Have a great night, and I will catch up with you not the first week of January, but probably the second week of January, for the first live stream of 2026. So I'll see you then. Take care, have a great holiday, and we'll see you then. Take care.